I play soccer, hockey, and lacrosse. I've played them all for 4 years, and I love them. I love sports. I love competing. I love being on a team. What I'm most passionate about right now is what I don't know. It's that mist I see in the distance that I want to clear, and I want to see everything. I just kind of want to jump into it. I'm definitely scared that people there are gonna be like amazing at instruments and amazing at art, and maybe I'll just be mediocre. But maybe I can learn from them and it can be a good experience.
We are so excited that you're here. We welcome you so much to the Governor's Institute on the Arts.
I know she'll always be there for me. She watches me at night, helps me get through my dreams. She never talks back, never argues with me.
I know what it's like to be a victim of language because someone you love is a victim of life. I like to mold poems and wheel them out of buildings I've never seen before. Let them knock down my door, pulling more.
But a 30-second slam piece is gonna go nowhere.
The facial expressions that you have.
Yeah. I don't think the performance was boring at all because there was definitely emotion behind it.
Remember, when you're performing, is focus, if you can, choose work that shows some positive element.
My roommate gets out of bed slower than a drunk giraffe, so I intoxicate him more by spitting venomous words instructing him to rise. He rolls back and forth, dodging my ear-intended bullets, which are now being rejected off his shirtless back.
Freedom is coming, freedom is coming, freedom is coming, oh yes I know. Freedom is coming, freedom is coming, freedom is coming, oh yes I know. Oh yes I know.
Why'd you wanna come over to me? Why'd you wanna try and stop the thing I call time? They set us up with all this equipment and all these people that know exactly what they're doing. And then they let you just go and they let you expand and make yourself better. I just knew I wanted to beatbox on a track and then make something off of it. So I just recorded my beatbox and then started from there. And I added some drums behind it. Then when I did, I knew I needed some harmony with it too. So I have me beatboxing on it, and then I just really like this beat, and then I just put in my voice.
So just back off, you little disgrace.
Let's hear what you've got. I think we can just get rid of this. Let's try it.
Yo, why'd you wanna come over to me? Why'd you wanna try and stop the thing I call Tai Chi? Cause I move all around you.
I like learning new things. I love sciences and biology. I'm working with animals and rivers and streams and stuff. Hi! I'm thinking about becoming either a veterinarian or a marine biologist. Hi. I like the fact that you can use sciences and everything, your knowledge, to save animals. Come here, bud. I'm going to science and technology. I heard about it in the announcements at school and found out that a couple of my friends had gone, and they said it was one of the best experiences of their lives just because of it was so much fun. It wasn't just informational. You got to do different things and meet new people.
butternut crew needs to be up front because they're gonna count off.
1, 7.
7, yep.
3.
Yeah. We were thinking about trying to put together what essentially would be a vertical structure diagram, which is something that ecologists will use to visually represent to people what's going on in the landscape. Alicia, who has time with us today, would help us think about plants and soil on some level. Let's plan on meeting back here at noon. That gives us 1 hour to get started and at least come up with some protocol and thoughts about where to go next. Everybody know what kind of frog we got here?
Bullfrog?
Not a bullfrog. Green-faced frog. So let's go upstream and see what else we come across. Sure, use a stick.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right. Can I show you what a raccoon walks like?
I don't know. Feel free. Sure.
Its rear foot comes up next to its front foot, and it does one of these waddle things. So this is a pretty nice gold mine here, huh? We've picked up 3 species in about 10 feet.
Can I have your attention, please? I'd like to welcome you to the Melisira. This is the University of Vermont's research vessel. What we're going to do today is go out and show you a few of our sampling instruments, some of our techniques. The instruments I want to talk about are the depth sounder and the GPS, which I think you guys have all been using this week. We'll see schools of plankton, we'll see fish, we'll see schools of fish. So what we can do now is we'll sub-sample this and put them on the microscope, and I think we've got the chart set up in there. How do you think you'd make a count of that?
You take like a little square, like software. Like you do one of these and then multiply how many one of those are in the table.
You want to check these out?
There's a lot more little ones. They're more active.
Now you guys get a chance to personally get up close to the medium we've been studying.
When I'm in the woods, I can hear myself think. Sometimes I, write stuff down on the computer. I do that a lot, and that's good for organizing my thoughts, but the solutions come to me in the woods. I'm not so much an activist as just someone who's interested in what's going on in the world. I could easily make a career out of the CIA for a long time, 20 years maybe, and then I'd probably just enter mainstream politics, run for governor, senator, president, and then after president, take over the world. There are 50 kids coming from the UK and Northern Ireland. Other cultures really, really interest me. I want to travel places, and it's a huge appeal for me, the fact that it's an international thing.
We're handing over responsibility to the world, for the world, to you, soon. So we want to make sure you're ready for it. situation is, in the north half of Cyprus, there's only Turkish-speaking people, and in the south, there's only Greek-speaking people. But before 1974, they were all mixed together. Since 1974, no one was allowed to cross back and forth.
Do they speak English?
These students will all speak English. We'll meet them, just welcome them at 3 o'clock in the cafeteria.
Imagine you're a kid who really, really likes politics, and then imagine that you're in a camp with 46 other kids who really, really like politics. And then imagine there's like 32 kids from Cyprus. You have 10 kids from Ireland and 10 kids from England who really, really like politics. It's the best thing for a youth activist in the world, period. We'd have different issue groups where we talk about politics or social justice or human ecology. We always have like at least one speaker a day. We've had Bernie Sanders, we simulated the UN Security Council and stuff like that all day long, 7 to 11. It's awesome.
All of the artwork that people are making is from like garbage or recycled materials. People are making projects about a social issue or a political issue that they feel is important.
So for my garbage art project, I'm going to do a TV, fill it with trash, the trash pouring out the front here, and then there'll be a little sign that says what comes out of your TV.
I think, you know, with all the world's problems, it's really easy to feel overwhelmed, but this place teaches you about the issues, but also gives you a way that you can personally change something.
We have a great deal of freedom of speech in the United States, but very little freedom of thought. What the heck do you think he meant? Yes, go ahead.
I'd say we can say whatever we want, but we only want to say certain things.
We have 5 corporations owning all of our TV channels and stuff. We don't have really any diversity to think about.
Does anybody want to disagree with this? Challenge this at all? But come on, this is a democracy. I have the right to get on the air. I can write a letter to the editor. I can put an op-ed piece in the local paper.
You don't necessarily think about anything like war in Iraq because you're just given one perspective.
It is you that have the power. It is you that can make the difference. I wonder, as I leave these institutes every year, who will take that power? Which one of you? All of you, some of you, none of you? It's up to you. Thank you so much for this week. You guys were fabulous.
When you're one person and you feel very passionate to do stuff, it doesn't really matter. But when you have all these kids who feel very passionate the way you do, it's a very empowering experience. We all feel very passionate about the same basic things. We all have this like sense of broader purpose, like we're all working together for something. And that's really what I get out of it, I think.
The staff was great, really knowledgeable on all this stuff. They were knowledgeable to the extent where they made you try to learn it. Even if they knew it, they wouldn't tell you, they'd try to make you figure it out. I don't think I could pick one favorite activity just because everything was a favorite activity. Mostly it was just hanging out with a whole bunch of new friends. That was a lot of fun.
Definitely come. It's unlike anything I think you'll ever be able to experience in your life. Do it while you can, because a lot of people would love this opportunity. And you make new friends, and you're able to do creatively basically anything you want to do, and it's just a great experience and it's amazing. Just do it and go for it and trust and jump in.